Tubies! Happy Beltane, blessed May Day. This is one of my favorite Sabbats of the year, and I thought I would do this video to kind of give you a little idea what it's about, and also a few ideas that you can incorporate into your day, into honoring and celebrating this wonderful turn of the wheel of the year, and a couple things that you can add to your household to make them a little bit extra magical and really get into the spirit of the new season. Beltane comes from a little history, but comes from a Welsh term pretty much meaning fire. And there are a lot of different things that you can incorporate into your household to really celebrate the season. You know, this is the appearance of the matured horn god. You know, he has been born, now he's all grown up, and this is when the god shines the greatest and really is outspoken. This is one of the two major festivals of the year. One, this is, you know, representing life, you know, rebirth, everything's coming out, everything's blooming, people are having babies, animals are having babies, nature is just at full-fledged force, really going on, fertility's at its best, it's great. Now the other major festival of the year is Samhain, Samhain, Halloween, whatever you want to call it, but that is the other major festival of the year, and it's actually the complete opposite if you think about it. You're honoring death, everything's kind of dying and going dormant. So yeah, you know, there's a lot of different things to really celebrate this turn of the year. Got my little book here, so if you see me glancing down, my book of shadows, going back to all my info. But any magic that you do during this Sabbat and during this time of year, it's everlasting. It really does last a long time. And it's really great to incorporate fire as much as you can. Now, if you can go out and have a bonfire, oh, awesome. Good for you. Indulge and embrace the moment. But if you can't, because you know you're at home or you don't have a fireplace, you don't have a place to do a fire, you know what? That's okay. Get some candles, even some tea light candles, and just light a few of them, and even have a no electricity evening at the end of the evening. After dinner's done, kids are put to bed, whatever the case is, and get some time for yourself and just light up your room. Turn off all the lights and light up your room with all these candles, and turn on some music and embrace the warmth of the fire, and just really focus and put your energy and allow all the vibrations of the day to just flow through you freely as you freely flow out the energy that you're wanting to use to direct you and motivate you in everything that you're wanting to accomplish these next couple months. Now, it's really good, and something that I've always done and enjoyed is eating an evening meal of breakfast food. So, you know, it actually invokes the fertility god. And so, because you're honoring this great time, instead of making, you know, steak and potatoes for dinner, make some breakfast and eggs or pumpkin pancakes or something of that sort. And, you know, and add some cool little herbs to your breakfast meal, and actually get all kitchen witchy with it. Woo! Say that 3 times fast. Your primary focus is, you know, protection of animals, gardens, and, you know, if you can, it's actually good luck if you can leap a fire. I don't suggest it unless it's a really low fire. I don't want anybody messaging me that they caught their butt on fire and had to go to the hospital that day. That's not a great way to do it, but it's just one of those cool little things that you can do. Now, a lot of you are probably seeing pictures of the maypole, and, you know, it's this really big pole, and it's got all these ribbons around, and you see all these people dancing around. You know, technically, you're supposed to be a balance of men and women, all partaking in each having their own ribbon, and going out and twirling and intertwining and around it. If you could ever actually watch this done, it is the most beautiful little ritual to watch and or participate in, and it really shows at the end. You've got this tightened ribbon all the way down this pole in this most random beautiful pattern, and it is supposed to reap and set the motion and the what's the word I'm looking for, set the vibe for just having an abundance harvest at the end of the year. You know, once you're ready to harvest everything, you know, right now all your stuff's kind of sprouting out, it's growing, you're getting excited because you're getting ready to have this beautiful garden full of herbs and fruits and vegetables that you're going to be able to harvest in a little while and really reap the benefits that you have spent time and given love and nurtured these plants for somewhat, you know, the couple seasons. Now, a couple things that you can do to incorporate into your house is one, like I said, you know, and don't make it just tomorrow. You know, really embrace these things and put them, decorate your house with them throughout this month, pretty much, until the next Sabbath comes around. Use ribbons, you know, tie them on your door handles, go tie them on your trees. You can use yellow ribbon to even honor our troops and support our troops overseas. You could do green ribbon and pink ribbon. Make your own maypole. There are a couple crafty people that have actually posted on my Facebook page that you can get a wooden dowel and put some ribbon on top and actually just let the ribbon flow, and it's a nice little centerpiece, whether for your dining room table, your coffee table, your altar in the living room, or your altar in your room. You can also do some rose petals. If you can get rose petals, say, hey honey, I love you. I will make you the best dinner ever. I would really love some roses. Really love some roses. And if you get roses, or you can go out and get roses or pick roses, however you are able to get roses, don't just water them and have them as a nice little thing. Make sure before they die, pick the petals and keep those and dry them out, because you can use them the rest of the year for whether magical purposes, whether just for decoration on your altar, whether you want to put them in your bath at night. It's really a great thing when you can take pieces of your day and recycle them and reuse them and really apply them in your everyday life. Don't just indulge in the moment at the moment at hand. You really do appreciate it, and you take bits of it and pieces of it and you apply it throughout your days to come. It's really, really wonderful to do. Now, there are, I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do. The Green Man is a great deity to attach or to simulate with this, and the Stag Lord and the May Queen are another ones. Now, related herbs that are into this, you know, frankincense and roses are pretty much the main ones, jasmine, or any other flowers that are of this season that you see blooming, tulips especially, and really plant something for this season and that, you know, really touches you. And even if you don't have time to do a garden, go buy yourself, you know, one plant that really will make you feel connected with the season. Even if it's a little basil plant that you get and you can put on your kitchen window and use it in your cooking. Anything that you can do to kind of keep that little magical flow and that energy flowing through you and keep yourself vibrant, you will find that you will really appreciate honoring and experiencing these seasons as they happened every single day. Now, another thing to do is, if you're unable to do any of this, there is one thing that I know all of you can do, and I won't take any other agreement otherwise, is taking a bath. Now, I have said recently in another video about filtering your energies and controlling your energies and really thinking about taking a bath and just cleansing yourself of all of that. Well, after you know you have cleansed yourself and you feel good and clean, take a few moments, and if you can't do a ritual or have a night out with, you know, no electricity where it's just candlelight, get you a few candles anyway and go take yourself a candlelight bath. You deserve it. Tell your husband, tell the kids, or do it when you know you have at least 15-20 minutes to truly enjoy yourself. And run the bath water, put some Epsom salt in there, a little bit of lavender oil if you want, sprinkle some rose petals in there you want, or rose oil, anything that you're connected to and that really makes you just feel at peace. And relax. Get your hair wet, just sit back, allow your body to soak, and just let go of all that stress. And even if it's, you know, it's going to return the next day, enjoy your moment as it is. You will feel so re-energized and pleased with yourself if you take a few minutes to pamper yourself a little bit. You deserve it. You work too hard not to do it for yourself. After you get out, paint your nails. File your nails. If you're a man, put some, lotion on your hands. Put some lotion all over your body. Do a little cleansing on your face and just really take a moment to cleanse and groom and pamper yourself, in those little minute ways you may have neglected to do so, in recent days. So that's it. I really hope this sheds a little bit of light on you guys for Beltane. This is such a wonderful time of year. If you cannot go out and at least appreciate the greenery and all the trees that are blooming and the birds are chirping and babies are coming and babies are just being birthed into your yard and bird nests and everything. It is so amazing, and it is really a wonderful thing to experience if you take time to pay attention to it. Stop a little bit, disconnect from the internet, go outside, take your shoes off, take your socks off, and put your feet in the ground and let that grass get in between your toes. Even if you have a muddy yard, let that mud get in between your toes. Go get dirty, play in nature, go home, and take yourself a bath. And that's my 2 cents in it. I really, guys, hope you enjoy tomorrow and you really feel the love and energy that's flowing with all of us around celebrating this wonderful day. If you were having to work, I really look forward to sharing all these energies with you this coming weekend. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend in most places, and if you can't do anything tomorrow, really pump yourself up and make plans to do something this weekend and really set off this spring and this season and this turn of the wheel of the year off to a great start. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye, tubies.